The movie begins with a pregnant woman named Natalia. She's living with her mother, Alina. Late one night, Natalia feels labor pains, and they rush to the hospital. Since it's late, only a nurse is available to assist with the delivery. Natalia gives birth to a baby boy. But something extraordinary happens. The baby starts floating in the air. Shocked and confused, Natalia and Alina realize the baby is unlike any other. Alina tells Natalia to keep this a secret, warning her of the troubles it could bring if people found out. They name the baby Oscar. Oscar's upbringing is challenging. He doesn't stay on the ground like other children. To keep him safe, Alina makes special straps to hold him down, and they pad the ceiling so he doesn't hurt himself when he floats up. They are terrified that Oscar might float away forever if they're not careful. As Oscar grows older, he becomes curious about the outside world. He watches kids through the window, longing to play and go to school like them. But his grandmother is strict and doesn't let him leave the house, fearing his secret will be exposed. One day, frustrated with being trapped indoors, Oscar tries to sneak out. His grandmother catches him and seals the windows to keep him inside. Natalia, however, feels sorry for Oscar. She believes he deserves to experience the world. Secretly, she sews stones into Oscar's jacket pockets to weigh him down and takes him outside for the first time. While outside, Oscar bumps into a girl named Agatha, and her groceries spill everywhere. Annoyed, she demands he help carry the heavy water bottles to her house. Oscar reluctantly agrees. As they walk, the weight of the bottles and stones becomes too much for him. He removes the stones from his pockets, and without them, he starts floating again. Agatha is stunned. She calls him her Superman and quickly grabs her school bag filled with stones to help him come back down. They become fast friends, and Oscar makes her promise to keep his secret. Back home, Natalia and Alina are worried when Oscar goes missing. When he returns, Natalia questions him about his time outside. Though he lies about telling Agatha his secret, Natalia eventually discovers the truth. She forbids him from meeting Agatha, fearing for his safety. Their neighbors begin to suspect something unusual about Oscar. Rumors spread, and people think he's being mistreated since he never goes outside or attends school. The authorities intervene, forcing Natalia to send Oscar to school. Unable to handle the pressure, Natalia moves with Oscar to a distant town, hoping to live peacefully. Years pass, and Oscar grows up, but his life remains the same, hidden from the world. He becomes frustrated, dreaming of being famous like his childhood hero, Superman. Against his mother's wishes, Oscar sneaks out to participate in a magic show, where he reveals his unique ability to float. The audience is amazed, and Oscar's performance is broadcast on TV, making him an instant celebrity. Oscar meets an agent named David, who promises to make him famous. Oscar signs a contract and begins performing in shows and media events. He becomes widely known as the man without gravity. Books are written about him, magazines feature him, and documentaries are made. However, these often portray his mother and grandmother negatively, which deeply hurts Oscar. As time goes on, Oscar realizes he's not living his dream of being a superhero. Instead, he feels like a puppet entertaining people for money. He decides to quit. During his final show, dressed as an angel, he angrily declares, "I'm not an angel." He tells David to announce his death to the public, so he can live in peace. Oscar bids an emotional farewell to his mother and disappears. The world believes the man without gravity has either passed away or floated into space. Years later, Natalia dies, leaving the house empty. Oscar changes his identity, grows a beard, and uses a wheelchair to hide his secret. He takes a job as a hotel receptionist, living a quiet life. One day, he reunites with Agatha, who recognizes him because he still has her pink bag filled with stones. Though they are happy to see each other, Agatha has changed. She's caught up in a superficial life, focused only on money. Oscar confesses his feelings for her, but she brushes him off. However, as they spend more time together, Agatha begins to soften. In the end, they reconcile, marry, and return to Oscar's childhood home. Together, they find happiness, finally free from the secrets and struggles of the past. And with that, the movie concludes with a heartwarming message about love, acceptance, and finding peace with who you are.